Try to get a moment in if we can. With that beautiful sun and no rain comes one problem: and increased fire risk. It is something Burton firefighters had to deal with over and over again this weekend. News 3's Andrew Davis is on your side with what caused the spike and how you can stop it.
So we get more into the spring, you're going to see more of these burn piles to quickly get rid of some of that debris in your yard. But you aren't careful, they can be very dangerous out there. Just ask Burton Fire, who had to go on 6 different brush fire calls from piles just like.
You can see how far into the wooded area that it spread.
John Ireland of the Burton Fire Department was driving the first engine on scene at this fire on Simmons Family Road this weekend. A burn pile lit a shed on fire, and you can see what's left. The smoke could be seen several streets away, the flames scorching branches 20 feet high. It took almost 2 hours and 35,000 gallons of water to finally put the blaze out and keep it from the mobile home just 100 feet away.
This area doesn't have a whole lot of hydrants, so we had to shuttle water in from apparatus to apparatus.
This was one of the 20 calls Burton Fire and EMS got in just over 24 hours. Many of those calls for fires like this one under a home lit up by a loose cigarette butt. The rest from controlled burns by folks burning debris but not watching it or keeping track of the winds before lighting it up.
We could have blew embers or the fire towards the house, and the house could have gone up.
Ireland says folks forget the rules. Watch that fire closely, keep a water hose handy, put that burn pile at least 75 feet from the house, and don't burn at night or in the early morning.
Driving to the scene is very dangerous. Access to the scene, when you have limited access, very narrow roads, very long stretches for the hose, that presents another problem. We have to get water. If there's no hydrants in an area, we have to get water to the scene.
Depending on the dry conditions or fuel for that fire, it can move 700 feet in just a minute. Fast enough to take out a shed, dozens of trees, or even a home if you aren't careful.
Call 911 for help anytime you think it's getting out of control. That's what we're there for.
Along with those other rules, the other thing to remember, always take the trash out of it, because then it's no longer a burn pile of debris, but instead it's a trash pile, and that's illegal in Beaufort County to go ahead and burn. You could end up getting a ticket and potentially have to pay a fine. Andrew Davis, WSAV News 3.